this lantern real quick because I am going to put it all. I'm covering all bases at this point. Let me go ahead and get my mood music going. Um, Give me a second. Oh, sorry guys, I'm about to finally eat dinner. I've been asleep. Um, so first of all, stalking is not a game. Stalking is not anything that anybody should be doing. It's not cool. And I know that there's a lot of you guys. Well, there's some of you. Actually, a lot of my clients have. Well, some of my clients have issues with stalking, gang stalking, conspiracies, weirdness. I suppose you can do this in any situation, but especially being stalked is not cool. Not cool at all. And I'm being stalked as a business owner, as a form of religious abuse. And so we about to get it popping for real. Let's give them back their ill wills and ill whims. Let's give it back to them. And we're going to be able to invoke this at any time. Once they start stalking, at any moment, they're going to get it all back. I'm going to go over with you guys the devastating effects of stalking. There have been people that have been shunned by their own family members, in particular, if it is an ex love interest. A lot of people turn their backs on the person that is being stalked, and the reason why is because it turns into blaming the victim, because it's like, well, if you hadn't have ever slept with this person or married this person, this wouldn't be happening. Okay. So, and then also we're gonna add a little bit more because, you know, yeah, it's ridiculous. Now, first of all, I'm gonna use this lantern. This is actually a mason jar lid that you can use, and this is a jar that I have asafoetida in. Um, and so this should fit on top of this just fine. Yep. So that we can have an inverted cross on there, or an inverted pentacle. All right, so let's first of all look at the possible effects of stalking on a person. Okay, I'm going to read them to you. Now, I've been getting stalked for well over 10 years. I've experienced a few of these symptoms, but not all of them. So, the effects on mental health: denial, confusion, self doubt, questioning of what is happening is unreasonable, wondering if they are overreacting, frustration, guilt, embarrassment, self blame, apprehension, fear, terror of being alone, or that they, others, or pets will be harmed, feeling isolated and helpless to stop the harassment, depression, all symptoms related to depression, anxiety, panic attacks, agoraphobia, frightened to leave the house, never feeling safe, difficulty concentrating, attending and remembering things, inability to sleep, nightmares, ruminating, uh, irritability, anger, homicidal thoughts, emotional numbing, symptoms of post-traumatic stress disorder, hypervigilance, always on the lookout, flashbacks of frightening incidents, easily startled, insecurity and inability to trust others, problems with intimacy, personality changes due to becoming more suspicious, introverted or aggressive, self-medication, alcohol, drugs, or using prescribed medication, suicidal thoughts and or suicide attempts. Effects on physical health: fatigue from difficulty sleeping, being constantly on guard, symptoms of depression. Effects of chronic stress, including headaches, hypertension, gastrointestinal problems, fluctuations in weight due to not eating or comfort eating, development or exacerbation of pre-existing conditions such as asthma, gastric ulcers, and psoriasis, dizziness, shortness of breath, impact on health of increased use of alcohol, cigarettes, or drugs, sexual dysfunction, physical injury due to not concentrating or being under the influence of substances, heart palpitations, sweating, uh, effects on work and school, deteriorating school work performance, increased sick leave, leaving job or being sacked. Yeah. So being fired from your jobs, changing career, dropping out of school, poorer education and career opportunities. Okay. Yeah. Effects on social life, insecurity and inability to trust others, impacting on current and future relationships and friendships, problems with physical and emotional intimacy, avoidance of usual activities, going to the gym, going out, isolation through trying to protect others, feeling misunderstood, or psychological symptoms. Others withdrawing from the victim because they don't believe the victim, they are unable to cope with the victim's mental state, or as a direct consequence of third party victimization. So, this is where this is sad. And stalkers know that that's the impact that they have on people. That's sad. Being trying to isolate people. Victim moving to a new area, changing their phone numbers, name, or even their appearance. Changing career, dropping out of school. Okay, I don't know why that's on there twice. Oh, it's because I screenshotted and printed it. Effects on social life, insecurity and inability to trust others, impacting on current and future relationships and friendships, problems with physical and emotional intimacy, avoidance of usual activities, oh, okay. I wonder why that's on there twice. Okay. So the effects on finances, loss of wages due to sick leave, leaving job or changing career, costs incurred through legal fees, expense of increasing home and personal security, seeking psychological counseling and medical treatment, cost involved in breaking leases on rented properties, expense of relocation. So, we're gonna just take all this and trust in spirit. We don't really like the homicidal thoughts. The suicidal thoughts is okay because stalkers. I don't care about stalkers. I don't. I have no. I have absolutely no love or care for a stalker. I don't. So, and nobody's gonna tell me that I have to. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and take this paper and we're gonna go ahead and write the effective date, which is 5/26/2024. And we're gonna make it, because I already did something at 11:11 p.m. So we're gonna make it 11:11 p.m. Eastern to forever. Okay, as long as the stalkers are stalking. I invoke this power right now and at will to travel by air at the speed of light. All ill wills and whims and possible effects on myself, loved ones, supporters, clients are returned to these stalkers, and we are forever protected from any and all ill effects of Stalkers. Now, keep in mind, if you got stalkers, they probably have threatened your life. The chances are, especially if you work with Santa Muerta, I have a satanic protection from death. So I don't necessarily have to put that on here, okay? Because that's already done. If the stalkers decide to lose touch with reality, then listen, being a stalker, nah. You need to realize that being a stalker is not cool. You're not cool. You're not tough. You're a horrible person. You're a terrible person that deserves everything that you get. I consecrate this paper to manifest this spiritual, magical, and earthly intention. The following stalkers: Michael Moore Jr., and let's see, he's got another family member helping him and their family. Um, he's got his right hand woman over there, another stalker, Talia Lennon, and her family. And then he's got Heather Lynn Abel and her family. She want to participate in gang stalking online? That's what your family gets, hon. Michelle Diable and her family. Um, Trying to think. Oh, he's got a male named Ralph Grant helping him. Ralph Grant and his family. They're also stalking for content because of sick, dark web trolls and stuff. Yep. So let me think who else. Who else am I missing? Oh, Cat Smith. Catherine Smith. Catherine Smith and her family. And then Joyce Lovett is the Rude for Eyes person that's donating to Mike. Um, oh, Jarvis Wilder and his family. I don't know old girl's real name, but we'll just call her Eris Blue, which is what she calls herself, even if she changes her name. Okay, who else is supporting this monster and stalking people and disturbing the community? Okay, any and all churches, witches, trolls, and other stalkers all suffer their own sins. All they try to induce in our lives will only happen to them now and forever. No meds will help, no medication. alcohol, meditation, or spirit will help them. Nothing will help them. They all are forced to turn themselves in to police or a mental institution or hospital. We're gonna put on here, this will never, even though we don't have to put that on there, but we'll put that on there. This will never backfire on me and my loved ones, but will bring peace, harmony, protection, justice, totally in our favor, and instant healing and defense now and forever. Blessed be. All right. Gal root for protection and justice. Mugwort to protect us from their dangerous intentions and their dangerous minds. Hold on, I gotta, you know what? We're gonna put a little bit of vervain because vervain kind of acts just like Damiana, but I'm gonna put some Damiana in here too. Damiana, I'm sorry, vervain for the destruction of the stalkers. We're gonna put some dill weed in here to remove any and all spiritual or witchy power that they because they will use witches and witchcraft. So to make sure they witchcraft don't work. Where's that Damiana? We use milk thistle and blessed thistle. And don't worry, y'all, they can't use this on us. Spirit ain't real. You know, to be honest with you, they do use a lot of, they figured out that they can't really use witchcraft per se. They have to use the Bible. So we're going to add Bible ashes to here so that they can't use the Bible at all to get away with what they're with what they're trying to get away with. So they won't be able to use the Bible. Where is my Damiana? Milk thistle for the moon. Blessed thistle for the gods or for Mars. And put I don't know where my Damiana went. I know it's over here somewhere. So this is different from any of the other workings. This is going to make the stalkers very sick. Give a damn. They lie on people. They bear false witness. They spread rumors. We want instant karma on their lives. They're disgusting people. They don't deserve to be happy. I don't care what anybody says. You know, there's a lot of different types of bad people in this world. Stalkers should never, ever, ever, ever have support. A stalking man crying about his penis? Nah. Sorry. Okay, here we go. I had it in my other thing. And Damiana for defense. All right, we're going to add a few cloves in here. That's camphor oil. I hope that the stalkers, if they're trying to have a baby, that they suffer infertility as long as they're stalking. Yep. And I can burn whatever intention I want in here at any moment. Just take a piece of paper and burn it. I hope that they lose all of their sources of income that allows them to pay for gas to stalk people. All of the ill effects of stalkers will only rest and lie on the stalkers, because they shouldn't be stalking people. If they get paid to stalk people, may whoever pays them to stalk loses their job. And that's exactly what they deserve. So a lot of y'all are going through it and being stalked. Um, just FYI, the stalkers are very delusional. I don't know what's going on with mental health care in this country, but stalkers are actually sick enough to say, no, you're stalking me. Like, no, spirit knows. Spirit knows. Even though people may be convinced, but spirit always knows who the stalker is. Okay? So they can't use this technique. Because spirit gonna go, uh-uh. We take back our lives immediately. We take back all our energy and our life force immediately. All right, let me get my cookies and cream mix. I'm going to use that in this too. And y'all thinking, oh God, the stalkers are going to freak out. They're going to try to kill somebody. We already got protection from death. Okay, this is for defense. The pepper. Hold on. All right. Stalking people and thinking it's funny. Is it funny? You stalking people is funny? You having a good time? You having fun? Okay. I consecrate this cord to bind this intention. Keep in mind, paper is very powerful because it is derived from trees. So this is bio right here. Okay? We take back our lives from you stalkers. Tired of y'all. Tired. We tired. We done. Take back our time and everything, our energy. And keep in mind, this can be invoked. This intention is now, but it also can be invoked at any time. Destroying stalkers, their health, their lives, everything. Stalkers need to learn how to appreciate their lives instead of running around stalking people and lying on people and spreading smear campaigns against people. By not a 1, the spell binding has begun. By not a 2, it cometh true. By not a 3, so mote it be. By not a 4, this power I store. By not a 5, the spell binding is alive. By not a 6, the spell binding I fix. By not a 7, events I will leaven. By not a 8, it is fate. And by not a 9, what's done is mine. And by not a 10, it begins. And then we're going to tie this with the power of the mother. And the maiden. And the crone. And I hate to do this, but Spirit wants me to literally, I have to sacrifice my little friend right here. I'm so pissed about that too, because I love this butterfly, but this butterfly is gonna intensify this the energy of this working. So I have to use this beautiful butterfly. I found this butterfly outside, fully intact like this. He has to go in our jar with them. That's eucalyptus oil. Boop. I'm gonna have to put him in here kind of maybe to the side or something. I'm sorry, little friend. Stalking can be devastating to people. It's awful. It's horrible, especially when it's gang stalking and they're doing a smear campaign against innocent people. I do not like criminals. You know, there's some people that are fascinated with criminals, like Ted Bundy, and oh, I'm a big fan. You know, I'm not one of them type of people, okay? I'm not one of them type of people. I just love the bad guy. No, not Jamila. I stand for the people that they try to hurt. My poor butterflies like getting pushed around in there. I'm gonna try to get it in a better position. Oh, thank you, goddess. God dang it. Let me see here. Yeah, it's getting all broken up now. Hopefully that doesn't keep happening. Sorry, I gotta turn this inverted cross pentacle towards me. Blessed be. So keep in mind, guys, I didn't write everybody who was stalking me on here. I didn't, but you know what? All I got to do is write their names on here and burn it into the jar. And all of this will apply to them too. Okay. Hey, sissy. Yeah, I do. I do work for other people. Um, in fact, with that said, I gotta go because I have work to do for clients. So I have to go and then I have to eat. All right, guys. I'll see you guys later. Y'all have a good one. If y'all are being stalked, always feel free to reach out for help. Okay. All right. Blessings, guys. Bye bye. Oh, happy Memorial Day.